YouTube hunters, Braggins for here.
What's up?
And Sup's over there. So we're just tearing it down today. We got this whole building off in like, I don't know what, 20 minutes?
Well, I mean, I was up for a while before you were, but
Yeah, that's true. Justin slept over last night because he had 2 beers last night and couldn't handle going home. So what we're gonna do is just like basically take the bed apart, just pausing to contemplate for a moment whether or not people give a shit about teardown videos. No one wants to think about that part of Halloween. Anyways, we're just gonna take all this stuff down. We're gonna tuck those 2 panels behind that one, these 2 panels behind that one, and that they stay there all year. And we tuck as many props as we can into the corner. We take the bed apart and just toss everything, and then cut down some of this wood and hope that the garbage people take it away. And then
I'm not hopeful, but
you're not hopeful, but
I think that that's not going to happen at all.
okay, well then I'll just put it in the back of my car and take it to the dump at some point.
There you
But yeah, I think what I might do next year, because we had, you know, it was okay on Halloween. I'll be 100% honest with you. I didn't have the most fun on Halloween. It was big palaver, a lot of production, and like, I don't know. I think next year what I might do is just leave this open with a couple of side panels here and here to narrow it down a little and have a display, and then maybe work more on doing a lawn thing, if anything at all. We'll see. I was saying to Justin this morning, it all depends on what the summer brings, how creative I feel, how industrious I feel, how much I feel like I want to do this. But
how whiny you are.
yeah, exactly. But I definitely don't feel like I want to do what we've done again. I think it's come to an end. I don't know if Halloween's come to an end for me, but doing the scare thing, I think I might be more interested in just doing a display, because, and I've called that last couple of years, saying we just did a display, but we did have this little house that you walked into here to look at this, and where we tried to scare you, do some new props, that kind of thing. But we'll see. All depends on what the summer brings. Okay, so I just dropped everything off at the dump, and it's gone. Everything's gone. All the building material stuff anyways, the props have held on to. But yeah, I think I'm done with Halloween, at least the way I've been doing it. I know 2 years ago I finished doing the big walkthrough and said I was going to do something smaller. We've done that for 2 years, and now I think I'm going to do something even smaller still. Maybe still do a display in the garage, but don't have the walk-in portion for people to go in and actually do scares. For one reason, I feel like people don't look closely enough at the set when I do it. They're just waiting for the scare and then they run out, which in a big haunted house makes sense, and that's sort of par for the course. But with the little display I was making, you know, I feel like I'd rather people take the time to look at it. So I might just have it sort of open, the garage open, with maybe a little frame around it, so people, you know, so you can hide some corners of the set and stuff like that. And then maybe I'll do something on the grass next year, do more of a graveyard kind of scene. That's actually inspired by a guy that has a display that he does, where he does really nice sort of handcrafted skeleton props. So maybe I'll want to do something like that. But as far as sort of holding on to this, you know, thing, I felt pressure to do something at all. Just, I don't know if it's being part of the community of haunters, or if it's being part of the community that I live in, who come to expect something. I'm not, after this year, you know what, I didn't have a lot of fun doing it. I had fun setting it up, but on the night, it just felt more like work than anything else. That's not a good sign. So I may do something next year, I may not. I'm gonna wait and see how things go. But I'm not gonna hold myself hostage to it. I'm not going to allow outside pressures to make me do it, if I can avoid that. Or at least that's what I'm going to aim for. So hopefully I'll be working on, it's weird, like I was talking to Justin about this earlier. I've been thinking about you know, calling it quits with this thing, and yet I've been watching a lot more tutorials on making stuff recently, and kind of getting back into that, which I hadn't done in a while. So maybe I've got the bug in me to create things, but maybe not an actual haunted house. Like maybe focus on props, or focus on, you know, something else. But we'll see how things go. But I like to talk about these things once in a while, because I know that they're they echo around in the heads of other haunters at times, so might as well address it. But yeah, I don't know how much Halloween I have left in me, but I guess we'll see. No promises, but you know, if the mood strikes to create something, I shall not ignore it. So until next time, happy haunting.